Hey guys, this is Michael with Mouse House Pins, and today is Friday, the day before the Pyro Pin Event. So I've challenged myself today to trade a few of the new Hidden Mickey chasers to see if I can trade them at the park to get other pins to take to the pin event tomorrow. So there's nothing I'm really looking for at the pin event. So I just want to see if I can trade up one of the chasers from the Hidden Mickeys, because in my other videos you saw that I pulled quite a few of the chasers. So I'm going to use those today and trade for other pins at the park. So follow me and let's go pin trading, guys. Alright guys, so I just traded my two chasers. I traded the Chaser Figment and the Chaser Mickey and Minnie, and I traded for the whole collection of the ducks, which is really cool because these ducks are sold out, and now I can trade these as a set at the pin event. So that's my first trade today. Alright guys, this is my another trade. I traded my Orange Bird Chaser pin for these 5. I think these are from the Animal Kingdom. There are 5 of the Mickey Mouse pointing at the different rides or characters over Magic Kingdom. So I traded this is the Chaser for the Orange Bird, and I got the 5 pins from the mystery box over at Animal Kingdom. I haven't seen these before. I think I've only seen one. So, well, here's another trade that I just did, guys. This is the R2 Boom and the Super Chaser, both from last year's chasers, and that's why I saved these from last year. This is the one, what's that? Mike Lazowski, the girl from Mulan, Brave. I think that's the Little Mermaid disguised. Not disguised. This is the Awkward Moments, Lion King, and that's the Beast. So I traded the Super Chaser and the Chaser Boo, R2 Boo, and I got 6 of the Awkward Moment pins. So that's another great trade.
Those are hard to find, those bundles.
Yeah. Alright guys, I just traded my Orange Birds for this Mulan 3x3, the Alice in Wonderland, and the little Jimmy the Cricket pin. So I got those 3 for the little Orange Bird Hidden Mickey. All thanks to this gentleman right here. Thank you so much, buddy.
How you doing? Thank you.
So here's another trade I just did, is the Figment Chaser. Not the best trade for me, but I did trade a Hidden Mickey Chaser for the Leota Wisdom of Attractions pin. So this will be a good pin to take to the event tomorrow. I think this one will trade quicker and faster than the Hidden Mickey. The Hidden Mickey is probably valued a little bit more. It's anywhere from 75, probably up to 100 still for the Figment Chaser. But overall, by now, I think most people have these Hidden Mickeys. So this is a pin that's pretty collectible and people want. So that'll be the pin I'm taking tomorrow with me to the pin event. So I just did another trade. I traded the Cockroach Owl Chaser, Radigan Chaser, and the Ant-Man Chaser. Check this out, guys. I got the Jollywood Knights, the pin that was really hard to get last year. This pin, so I traded those 3, and this pin here is roughly anywhere from $75 to $100 still. So that'd be a good pin to take to the event tomorrow. So another trade just went down. I traded my Jimmy the Cricket and my Dumbo from California Hidden Mickey's 25 years anniversary. Check these out. So these are the DVC cast exclusive pins that was on the Wish. It was a 16 pin scavenger hunt, and this gentleman had a bag full of them, and he traded me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these for those 2 pins. Apparently these are the last 2 he needed in that collection. So these will be some of the pins I'm taking tomorrow to the Pyro's Pin Event to see if I could trade these up. And these are all coming from chasers or just regular Hidden Mickey's pins, guys. So these are pins that everybody can get at the park and take them to a pin event and trade. So that's my whole viewpoint of today, is showing you why I go to the parks and trade every day, is because I want to get pins like this to take to the pin event to get pins for my personal collection or Heidi's personal collection. All right, guys, today's the day of the event. I have my pins and I have my hope. So we're going to go into the Pyro's Pin Event and see what I can get today with the pins I traded for yesterday at the park. So wish me luck, guys. Let's go pin trading. All right, guys, I just traded with Courtney. I gave her the 6 Awkward Moment pins, and Courtney traded me this WDI Jack and Sally pin. I'm pretty sure that's LE 250 or 300. Let's see. This 250? LE 250 or 300?
Oh yeah, I wanted a 50.
We're going to guess 250. We're going to go with that. Courtney, thank you so much. It's a pleasure trading with you. So when's your pin trading event in Las Vegas?
My event is next year, April 25th and 26th.
You heard it here first, guys. Las Vegas, Nevada, right?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Awesome. All right, man. Thank you. All right, guys. I just traded one of the DVC cast exclusive Haunted Mansion pin for the horse from Mr. Toad. It's an Adorb. So I did pretty good there so far. So that's my second trade today. All right, guys, look what I found. These are the last 2 pieces I need to finish my Muppets Haunted Mansion puzzle set. So that's the 2 I need, and this is my book here. So as you can see, I'm missing 2. So I'm gonna see if I can trade something here, see if I can get those 2. All right, guys, accomplished. I just traded the Winnie the Pooh. My wife loved that pin, but I'll tell you what, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And I traded that one with Tiffany for the Haunted Mansion puzzle piece. That one, and I also got the Food and Wine Dell to go with my collection. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Always a pleasure trading with you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So here's some of the ones Heidi's been looking at. It's called the Reflections. But this is the Aurora, Snow White, Coco, and then some of the profiles here. Some of the better ones. Let's see here. Oh, those are the WDI upside downs. Let's see here. These ones. Let's see if I can find the one Heidi's looking for.
They're expensive, but
I don't see it here. Oh, here's some of them here, but I don't think these are the ones she's looking for. I think I got that one last week. I got that one last week. Dang it. I don't know. Let's see here.
I do want those, please. Yeah.
I did not see them. I'm gonna keep looking. So I'm at Barbara's table today. You all probably know Barbara. This is Barbara. And I'm going to show you a few of my favorite pins that came out last year. This is the Fantasy Parades and then the Walt Disney World Parade pins. Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see them here. So I accidentally collected the Disneyland, not knowing that Disneyland and Walt Disney World did them. So there's one a month. There's 12 pins in this set, but here's the 3 Caballeros. This is one of the coolest ones, I think. But she has a bunch of them in here. Let's see here. Walt Disney World. So I was at Walt Disney World and somebody returned one, and I thought I'd never seen that one, but I found out later it was because it was from California. So, oh yeah, she's got a bunch of them over here. I'm just kidding. Wait, I'm just kidding. No, she's good. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's see here. Oh, this is the puzzle I just finished. Thank you everybody who came out on Thursday. I had so many people, so I did the video on Tuesday, you guys, showing you that I completed the puzzle. And let me tell you, on Thursday, I got 16 new puzzle pieces because everybody who watched the video didn't think I finished it. So thanks to everybody, I finished this puzzle twice. Thanks, everybody. You guys are all laughing, going, that was an expensive puzzle. I feel your pain. We bought 4. We finished 2 puzzles by trading. And this is the puzzle that Jade, my son, just finished.
I'm sorry that it's warm.
No problem. I think it feels good. Oh, I don't know. I've been trying to finish these. If I can only remember which ones I needed. I don't think it's those.
Take them off.
I know. Please. I think I need Stitch and Pluto. And these are the Christmas snows that came out in October of last year, and they sold out like 2 or 3 days. And they were gone. They never came back for Christmas. So... All right, guys, so Heidi says I would never be able to retrade these, but guess what? I just traded the 2 horses. So, and I got me a new Muppets pin. This time it's for me. And I got 2 of the Mr. Toad Adore pins. So, of course, guess what? Who I traded with?
Hi.
And you can find her pins on
2 Little Monsters pins on Instagram.
There you go, guys. So if you're looking for, and I'll show some of her pins here. Look, these are the ones that you designed these, right?
Yes.
So if you like Moana, Rapunzel, Mulan, I was so close. Mulan.
I don't know.
And Beauty Belle and Cinderella. So if you guys are interested in these pins, you can contact her. And you guys, all right, guys, I just did another trade. Heidi's AP Bell and the little Stitch I can never find any information on, but that's the Stitch. We got the Paris Stitch and Angel and the Remy pin, and it came from Barbara and Heather. You just saw her a little while ago. Actually, not Barbara. She's just hanging out. But that's not Barbara's pen, but Heather's pen. All right, there we go. But Barbara's nice to see you. So just so everybody knows, Chuck and Barbara's heading back home, my lovely snowbirds.
Heading back home on Wednesday. God willing, we'll see you in September.
We will see you in September.
God
yes, and have safe journeys, guys. And thank you for pin trading all summer with me. Or winter for you.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too, Chuck. Thank you, guys. This is Amy, a good friend of mine at the park. So I'm going to show you some of her pins real quick. I know her son collects Wreck-It Ralph, so these are probably some of the left ones over that she traded for and has doubles of. I love how she has them covered. It does rain a lot at the park, so there's a plastic sleeve over these here. Just flip the page here. She never brings these to the park for me to trade, I'm telling you. These are like her secret stash.
It is.
I love it. That's a really old Haunted Mansion piece there. This is an old WDI, 2009. They call this guy the box lunch this year. Not box lunch, they call him the hat box, but that's not the box lunch. Hat. Look at that. I love the old Nightmare Before Christmas. That is the hitchhiking ghost, guys, not hat box. On the new Hidden Mickeys, they call him the hat box ghost.
25.
One of my favorite pins there. Look at that, the Hercules.
Yeah, this is the butterfly one. It's really popular. It's going for about $35 right now.
Yep. Love it. That's a really cool Ursula pin right there. That's the Hidden Mickey Figment card. Look at this Scrooge McDuck. Uh-oh. Heidi got the Cinderella one of these right here. That's a cool one.
$200 plus $50 shipping. So I'm gonna
Indiana Jones.
I traded some very
Oh, look at the little Ratatouille on the page here.
I'm gonna have to take a loss for it.
I'm going to have to come back to this pin in a minute
But it is a hard
and see if Amy will trade me that one for Heidi. But we'll see. I don't know if I have much left. I got hit really hard already. But you know, my goal today was just to trade the pins from the park. But Amy's probably seen most of my pins, but maybe I have one or two in there that's a surprise.
Oh yeah, I'll look again.
All right. And this is the old alphabet. So they used to do the characters with the letters. This is Ichabod. And I got one of these from a lady from Tokyo last week. Heidi took that one in her personal collection. So let's see. I'm going to pull my pins out and see if I can do a trade here. Is it that? So I just traded it with Amy. I traded the Sorcerer Mickey and the Rocketeer pin. And I got this pin for Heidi, which, of course, she right when I'm trading for it, Heidi shows up. So, surprise! Thank you, Amy. All right. Okay, guys, another trade just went down. I traded the Cinderella Hollywood pin, and I got the two that I needed right here, the Stitch and the Pluto Christmas Gnomes with Christina at the pin event. So I just finished my third set today, so I'm doing pretty good. All right, guys, it's been busy in here, so I just traded Zach the rest of those DVC pins that I got yesterday at the park. I did get the Pink Animal Jack Skeleton Coin Limited Edition 300 pin, and I got two of the Muppets Eagle and the lady from the Muppets. These are Adorbs. This is LE 300, and this one here is a LE 300. So those are all the pins I got traded at the park yesterday for those three pins there. And of course, guys, I got it from Zach. This is the Pyro, guys. Go ahead. Pin event. And of course, that's Zach over there. Let me come over here. So it's very busy in here today, so I'll just show you. Hey, Zach, thank you for the pin trade, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, man. All right. So if you come to the pin event, guys, and you say, I don't have any pins to trade, they also sell pins. Like here's a board right here that says sell Disney pins, $4 each. So you're not going to find a better deal for an authentic pin. These are $4 each to buy. I mean, the cheapest pin at the park is at least $8. So if you're looking for good pins, or if you're looking for trader pins, you can come to the pin event. This is the Pyro's Pin Event. It's right across the street from Celebration next to the McDonald's at the Holiday Inn. So they have all these, they have all these frame sets here. They have all the regular, these are mystery pins. These are $4 each also. And then they have books and books right here. They have the Haunted Mansion, Peak a la Mode, Artland pins, my favorite Jack and Sally pins, all the My Home pins here. And if you're looking for a picture to put on the wall, they sell frame sets here. All the way, look at all these pins, guys. Disney auctions, if you're looking for something older. These are some of my favorite pin events because, like everybody knows, I collect the older stuff. So if you're looking for something, let's go this way here and see if we can get this in the film. There we go. I hope you guys can see that. That's the frame set with the Coin New York City pin set. Let's come back to join me here. And if you're looking for a fantasy pin, these are fantasy pins. which somebody took the idea of an art and then they made their own pin. So, I mean, some of them are just really cool. So, like if you collect Rapunzel, they have fantasy pins that are a little, not quite Disney themed, but they're just kind of like, here you go, Philippine, like a sexy Wreck-It Ralph pin, and so on, like some of the Rapunzel pins, like that. And here's our fantasy pins here. These are $15 each. So, like, this is like Beauty and the Beast, Lumiere, Gaston, just different pins. Like I said, you don't need a pin, a fantasy pins. Here, look at that. Nick and Judy. Gosh, maybe I should get one of these for Kevin. I don't know if he would love the pin. I don't know if he's collecting fantasy pins. I'll have to ask him next time I see him. So, all these pins. And then over here are some box pins. You can buy these too. If you like Tangled.
No, that's right.
You know, all sorts of cool pins here, guys. So like I said, if you come to the pin event and you don't have pins, you can still buy pins here. So there's big boards. This one here is only $6 a pin here. So no excuses, guys, that you forgot your pins. Because guess what? I know you didn't forget your wallet. Okay, I just did another trade with Troy's pen. The Mushu for the 69 Haunted Mansion Hitchhiking Ghost pen. So that was a good trade. Troy, it's coming home to you, buddy. Okay, guys, I just got home from the pin event. Heidi came and picked me up. So I'm going to go over everything I traded for. This is the Muppets Mayhem pin. LE, I think that's a 250 or 300. Two of the Christmas Snows, which finishes my set now. So that didn't take long. I got 6 of those yesterday at the park, and here's the other 2 from the pin event. So that's complete. I got the Nightmare Before Christmas coin pin, Jack. I got another Pink a la Mode, but this is Remy, so I figured I'm not really collecting the Pink a la Mode, but I will trade for these 2 characters any day. And I got the Walt Disney World Imaginary Jack and Sally pin. I wonder what Mike likes. And I got the Haunted Mansion 69 pin. That's a WDI. And I got a Paris Stitch and Angel and the little duck. And I got 5 Adorbs. I got the horse from Mr. Toad, the girl from Mr. Toad, the guy from Mr. Toad, the eagle from the Muppets, and the lady from the Muppets. So you saw what I started with. This is what I ended up with, and that's why I traded the park to get pin sets and then trade it for bigger pins. So when people ask me, how do you get these bigger pins? I just kind of give you an example of how I go about it because I try not to buy as many pins. I like to trade for them. So remember, guys, if you dream it, you can do it, and we'll see you in the park.